want to go back? Where do I want to go to? Videos. Yeah, I'll do it later. I won't be able to do it now anyway. What's good? What's good? I wish there was another picture of this. What's happening? Good morning. Happy Wednesday. Thursday. There we go. Good morning. Happy Thursday to everybody. What y'all got? What y'all got working for the morning time? Mr. Rogers, eh? I fucked with Mr. Rogers heavily when I was growing up. So that's a compliment. Figuring out lunch. I feel you. 130. Where the fuck you at? Working kids. That sound about right. Y'all on lunch? That's a late lunch. What time is it over there? 1:30? That's kind of late. What up, E? Eating that chicken. Yep, I feel you. Getting your good chicken on. I'm with you. JD Vance a motherfucker. That's right. Hey, happy birthday, Renee. 22, man. Shout out to all my young people. All my young folk. You know I fucks with y'all. I do establish those things though, tinfoil. I go to great lengths to explain what I'm saying, and they still don't listen. So I actually ask them to identify. I give them the opportunity to tell me what they think about it, and then I go, okay, and then we start having the discussion from there. So it's not that. They don't want to understand. I've done this a lot. A lot of times, trust me. It's not that we're talking past each other. That's not what it is. I get what they're saying. No, you good. My favorite white knight. I'm black. Ain't nothing white about me but my teeth, baby. Tell us what a white knight is. I'm very curious. What is a white knight? I always hear the red pillars using that shit. Thanks, Styling Twins. You always hear y'all saying that goofy ass shit, but I never really actually know what it means. What is a white knight? Mm-hmm. No, they're not saying that because of my wife. That doesn't make sense. What's the point of this live? I don't get it. Okay. There you go. There goes Keo. Hold on. Keo was good.
What's going on, man?
Nothing much. What's happening with you, brother?
I'm all right. I'm okay. How about yourself?
I'm great, man. Just getting started. Welcome.
That's good, man. That's good.
So you had a question for me?
I mean, yeah, just is the point of the live say that like men control the government?
No, I mean they do, but that's not what it's. I mean that's a part of it, I guess, but that's not the point that I'm focusing on. Did you read the prompt?
Yeah, how men are useful, and then the cult of man, and then you show a
But
lot of.
Up here it says masculinity should be banned.
Oh, I didn't see that. That's my bad.
No, that's all good.
So when you say masculinity, right? Like, what do you? What kind of traits do you see in like a masculine man that you don't want to see?
Violence.
What else?
I mean, that's enough. I could just stop at violence because that's enough, right? Like, why do I need to keep going past violence?
No, I mean, yeah, you're right. You're right. You know, violence is, I think, is frowned upon. I don't think violence is yes for anything.
What did you say?
Like, yeah, violence is not an answer for anything. I don't think violence is good for anybody.
Yeah, but that's one of the one of the main things that I talk about when it comes to masculinity, because masculinity, one of its core values or pillars would be violence.
Okay. Yeah, no, I agree. I feel like a lot of masculine men, they try to defend themselves. They try to defend themselves with like muscle and power and overpowering others. Which is instead of doing physically, we should do it verbally, right? Not by insulting them, but by achieving a intellectual superiority.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think. Yeah, I think men aren't only violent. They do it through words. You know what I'm saying? They do it through they do it through words and manipulation. So another masculine trait would be being manipulative.
Yeah, no, 100%. Mm-hmm. I feel like that's a trait for anybody who's probably not in a healthy state of mind.
Yeah, but most men aren't in a healthy state of mind.
Why do you think that is?
Because of the system, because of the socialization that men go through, that we all go through, but specifically the socialization that men go through, that leads, it kind of creates a psychosis in most men. You know what I mean? Most men are delusional. Most men are dishonest. The system banks on that. It counts on you being delusional. It counts on you being dishonest. It needs for most men to be that way for it to function, right? So, because if most men weren't dishonest and most men weren't delusional, then the system would fail.
Yeah. What would be like an example of a system that benefits from non-delusional?
All of them. Racism, capitalism, colonialism. They all benefit from that. The patriarchy, they all benefit from men being delusional and lying, right? Like, you have to lie to protect the system. You have to lie it. You have to lie. I'm sorry. If you don't lie, if you tell the truth about it, then the system doesn't exist, right? If men, let's put it like this. If, as a black man, if white people started actually telling the truth about the original sin, like the forefathers said, the original sin of America, which is racism, slavery, if white people actually acknowledged it and its effects, then it would all but get rid of the oppression that black people face, right? If they just started to just tell the truth, teach the truth, stopped indoctrinating white people, over from generation to generation. If they stopped doing that, then it would go. But they know to keep up this, to keep black people as being like the permanent underclass, they must trick white people into believing that black people are inferior and we don't deserve it, and we're violent and we're criminalistic and we're going to hurt white people if we ever get anything, like, and so on and so forth. They have to do that. And that's what men do about women. They do the same thing. I don't know whose phone is that, but somebody's phone is going off.
Yeah, I don't mind.
That was Woj. Sorry. Go ahead.
But okay, I mean, I get your point, right? You know, I definitely agree that it happened in the past, and there are some resemblance of that in the future. And I mean, not to be sound rude, but I just want to know. Can I ask where you're living? Like, what state?
It's on my hat.
So what time?
It's on my hat.
Oh, LA. I got you. LA. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, that makes sense. I can see where you have that opinion.
Why would where I live? Why would I have that opinion because of where I live at?
Well, I mean, it's well, I think that it really depends on the place that you live, right? A lot of people experience America, you know, from different places, right? Like for me, I was born in Cuba, and I came here illegally, and then I made sure that I put myself up front, and I went through the process, and I did everything that I had to do to make sure that I was a legal citizen, right?
Okay.
And you know, I feel like. I feel like because the color of my skin, I wasn't targeted, right?
Why did you leave Cuba?
Well, there's multiple reasons, personal and just financial.
Financial, yeah. Why is it so hard in Cuba to make it? Why would you leave a country that you were born in if it wasn't, you know, an extreme situation? Like most people don't do that. So
because,
why?
Yeah, I mean, because you want to say an extreme situation.
Yeah.
In Cuba, we don't really. I mean, it's really hard to even find any food some days of the weeks.
Yeah. Who created and who do you think is responsible for that?
Fidel Castro.
No.
Fidel Castro.
No. America is responsible for that.
Okay, so I mean, I understand where you're coming from, right? But again, that's not really the case. Like
that's 100% the case. And this is what I be saying about people when people be like, when they talk about the places that they're from, like the same thing with Americans. Americans are in America and don't know shit about America. You're from Cuba. You came all the way to America just to get up here on this platform and lie and say that Fidel Castro is responsible for y'all not having food. When I know as an American citizen that that's not true. I know for a fact that that's not true. I know for a fact that it's America that is the reason why Cuba is in the position that they are in. Without a doubt, it's 100% America, not Fidel Castro. I'm not saying Fidel Castro is the best person on the planet, but Fidel Castro is better than fucking Donald Trump ever was.
Oh, no way. You just said that.
100%. 100%.
No way.
1,000%.
Now I know you're trolling. There's no way you just said that. There's no way you just said that.
Okay.
No way I know.
All right.
You know what Fidel Castro did?
I do know what he did. I do know what he did.
You know what he did, and you say he's better than Trump. Are you trolling? Yeah, no way. All right, you know what? I'm good, bro. Yeah.
Not only is, hold on, I'll go a step further. I'll take Fidel Castro over Obama, Trump, the Bushes, the Kennedys. I'll take Fidel Castro over any of them.
Okay, maybe again, so the Kennedys, but bro, you can
Reagan, 100%.
It's crazy how y'all saying I'm getting deported, right? When I said I came in as an immigrant.
You're not getting it, sir. I'm not talking. Yeah, I know. I'm not reading the comments. I'm talking to you.
I'm just reading people here saying, "Oh, I'm gonna get deported." Again, I'm a citizen now, right?
I'm with you, bro. You don't have to explain it to me. If you want to respond to the comments, you can type it to them. I don't care about that. I don't think you're gonna get deported. I'm not some fucking xenophobic asshole. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm fucking with you. I'm happy you're here, and I'm happy you're safer than you were in Cuba. All I'm saying is the reason why you were unsafe in Cuba was literally 100% because of America, not because of Fidel Castro.
I cannot in a straight face. I agree with you, bro. I cannot in a straight face agree with you. The only thing that America ever did to Cuba, right? Again, there was a lot of things that contributed to Cuba being the way it is right now. That's one of the biggest things is the leadership, right? One of the biggest things is the leadership in Cuba.
No.
Not only that, also the contracts that Fidel Castro signed with Russia and the Soviet Union.
Why did they have to sign those contracts?
Because again, they had the same motives.
No. Why did they have to sign those Why couldn't they sign a contract? Why couldn't they trade with America? Why couldn't they trade with Mexico? Why couldn't they trade? Why couldn't they do that? Huh?
Again, they did.
They did. When?
But there is
they didn't try. America literally sanctioned them 60 years ago. What are you talking about? They couldn't trade. There was an embargo on. This is what I'm saying. This is what you're saying is just ahistorical.
right? The government of Cuba, before any of that, right? Before even Fidel Castro, it was mainly communist government, right? And it was even better than it was before.
Before? But wait. Before?
It wasn't after. Sorry, I meant to say after. That was me.
I was gonna say.
Yeah.
Sarita said, Cuban Pete, get Cuban Pete the fuck out of here. Cuban Libre. They don't want to hear that shit. That was crazy. The Cubans for Trump, the Cubans for Trump pipeline is wicked work. Wicked work. Cubans for Trump pipeline, crazy. Correct. Fidel, I'm sorry, I gotta tell you something. I gotta reiterate this. Fidel Castro was a better leader than Donald Trump will ever be. Fidel Castro, whatever you want to say about Fidel, I ain't saying he was perfect. I ain't saying he did, you know what I'm saying? Like, whatever you want to say about Fidel Castro was a better leader than Donald Trump, Ronald Reagan, Obama, fucking all of them. Think of any American president for sure. Any American president. Y'all don't want to go band for band. Y'all don't want to go massacre for massacre. You don't want to go bloodshed for bloodshed with America. As far as I know, Fidel Castro has never invaded another country. Nope. Saying Obama is crazy is not. Obama got just as much blood on his hands as Trump has on his hands. I don't give a fuck. I don't know what y'all talking about. That man got the Nobel Peace Prize, and then 6 months later, literally dropped a record number of bombs. He dropped so many bombs that he ran out of bombs. America ran out of bombs under Obama. They had to make more bombs. Don't play. It's the American hegemony. I don't care. Whoever's in charge of it, right? It doesn't matter. The machine will still go, right? Listen to go look up Dwight Eisenhower's State of the Union speech, or I mean his like whatever the last speech, like the one that Biden just did. Go listen to his when he talked about the military industrial complex, and he warns us, and he talks about how they're going to take over America. Go listen to that shit. It literally he literally exactly what's happening today. He called it out. He called it out. Fucking his farewell address. He did it like fucking 50 years, 60 years ago. like y'all are tripping. There are exponentially better leaders than Obama in the world. Obama was just good in America. He was good. Yeah, definitely he was better than American leaders, but there are way better leaders around the world. The president of Mexico right now is better than Obama. The last president Mexico had. What's the dude's name in Brazil right now? He's better than Obama. There's a ton of fucking world leaders currently right now better than Obama ever was. Y'all just compare Obama to other American leaders. I agree. He's way better than Trump. He's better than Biden. He's better than the Bushes. He's better than Reagan. But he wasn't a fucking great, like y'all tripping. Y'all are tripping. America is still America. Okay? I don't like that shit. President of El Salvador, maybe. He jailed everybody. The president of El Salvador put everybody in jail. Hey, I forgot his name, but the the president of El Salvador just put everybody in jail one day. It was just like, we'll sort this shit out later. he just locked up like every male between like 19. He locked up like every male between 19 and 30. Just like, yeah, we gonna figure this shit out. Hey, this is safer than a motherfucker. It's safe as shit down there right now. Yup. I'm not saying it was the worst idea. I'm just saying. What up, Woj?
Oh, not much. How are you?
I'm good, man. I don't know why you're up here, Candy. I don't know. Go ahead, brother.
But yeah, I agree with you that masculinity can be very toxic, but my thing is that I don't think that's what like true masculinity is. Like those negative traits, I don't think that's what it is. Like if you tell me you're a man because you're violent, then I'll be like, that's not a man. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. So are we
like
judging?
You seem like you're.
I'm sorry.
You seem like you're a masculine man to me.
Mhm.
Like from my point of view, I wouldn't say you're violent. You know what I'm like trying to get at.
Yeah. I think,
and even like let's like for example in high school,
mhm.
like those who were looked at as masculine were actually like immature in my view.
Mhm.
A lot of them, like those who were like violent or like promiscuous or disrespectful.
Mhm. Because that's what masculinity that's what I'm saying. That's how masculinity is performative. So how do most men perform their version of masculinity is my question.
I guess by like bragging.
By bragging, you said?
Yeah.
Okay.
Showing off.
Yeah. Being violent.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But what about like things like working hard or like working hard, intelligence? Like,
why
can't those be like masculine?
Because they wouldn't be applicable to most men. I don't think most men work hard. And when I say that, I'm saying, yeah, I don't think most men work hard. I don't. I think, and I'm not just talking about working a 9 to 5. I mean, just in general in life, I don't think most men work hard. They don't work hard when they go home. They don't work hard on themselves. They may work hard when they go to work. They may work hard when they go to work, but I don't think they work hard though, in general. And I don't think most men are intelligent.
Yeah.
I think most men nowadays are anti-intellectual. In this country, maybe worldwide too, but definitely in this country, most men are anti-intellectual. Most men are not educated, and nor do they seek higher levels of education.
Yeah.
So I wouldn't deem that to be masculine. By what I'm saying is if most men aren't doing it, how can I say that it's masculine? You see what I'm saying? Like, why would I say? Why would I just say something that I think most men should be working hard. I agree with you. I think most men should be intelligent. I agree with you. I think most men should be educated. I agree with you. But are most men those things? No. So how can I say that that's masculine when that's not how I'm seeing masculinity actually being performed?
Yeah.
Right? So when I hear like all those things, I think about women. I'm like, women work hard. Women work hard at work and they work hard when they come home. And women work on themselves more. And women go get educated. And you know what I mean? Like, so I could say that these are like feminine traits. I would much rather apply that to femininity than masculinity. Because it's unfair. Do you see what I'm saying? It's unfair to say a masculine trait, meaning something that men do more than women, right? That men, you know what I mean? Like, so when you say it's a masculine trait, it has to be like working hard should just be a human trait, right? Because men and women, you know, you would want to say men and women work hard, correct?
Yeah.
Yeah. So you wouldn't say it was masculine if both people do it. It doesn't make, you know what I mean? Like it really doesn't make sense in that way. It's like, well, everybody works hard. How's that masculine? Right? If men and women work hard. But if women work exponentially harder than men, then why do we as men get to take that characteristic and then apply it to masculinity to make ourselves feel better? You see what I'm saying? To make us say, well, this is masculine. It's like, but is that masculine? No, because are most men actually doing that?
Yeah. Well, I can understand where you're at there, I guess, but I don't know.
Can you name?
I guess I understand that.
Well, can you name a good characteristic that most men embody or, you know, exhibit? Here, I'll give you. You tell me when to.
You got.
Wait. You tell me when to stop. You tell me when. I'll just ramble off shit. Are most men kind?
No. Compared to women, no.
Not even compared to women. Just what you would deem to be a kind person. Are most men kind?
I don't know how to answer that, to be honest.
Do most men practice?
Like my friends or strangers or
no, men, just men. Are most men kind? Do they practice kindness consistently? Not can they be kind, because anybody can be kind. But are most men just, when you think of men, do you think of kindness?
No.
Okay.
Well, I guess no.
Okay. So most men aren't.
No, it's just hard for me because I'm just thinking of like all the different people in my head, like family members or friends or strangers or classmate or
and the people that have shown you the most kindness and the people that you see be the most kind are not men. They're not men. They're almost always women. So like you said before, compared to women, so if women are the barometer, right? If women are the standard of kindness, are most men as kind as like the average woman? No. Fuck no. The kindest man you know isn't as kind as the average woman. Right?
No.
See what I'm saying? So, okay. Are most men, would you say most men are helpful?
Is that
see that? That's...
Go ahead, Candy. Go ahead, Candy.
Sorry, I didn't want to interrupt.
No, please, you can go ahead. Yeah, you've been waiting.
Okay, thank you. So your question again, do I think most men are, sorry, repeat that.
I forget what I just asked. What did I ask? Are most men kind and are most men
helpful?
Helpful. That's
yeah.
It.
Well, I think that kind of goes along with being kind. I think that goes along with being kind. Yeah. So I would take that away. Yeah. I would say are most men loyal? That's a better question. Are most men loyal?
Are most men loyal?
That's a difficult question to answer because obviously I don't know most men personally. However, I do feel like across the board, what we're being fed by the media, it would look as though most men are not loyal. However, we don't know for sure because
what media?
People that are married.
Wait,
I'm just talking about what we see in general, like as in like online. You hear a lot of stuff, don't you? You know,
that's
or,
not the
like,
media.
Wait,
like, hold on, Candy.
Like
Candy.
even
Hold on, Candy.
Sorry.
Candy, help me understand. When you say the media, what media are you talking about? You have to be specific.
I'm just talking in general. So I'm talking social media. I'm talking like mainstream media. I'm talking like, for example,
in mainstream
Barack
media.
Obama. Can I? Yeah. So I'm talking like, for example, Barack Obama. Just recently, us hearing the scandal about him apparently cheating. Obviously, we don't know for sure, but that to me is quite shocking, you know. But that's something that I wouldn't even think that he would have done. So it's difficult to answer that question to say are most men loyal, you know, because it would seem as though, based on what we see, especially within our community, obviously regarding like baby mamas and stuff like that, people just kind of like not really wanting relationships. I wouldn't say that most men are loyal based on what I see, but people in my life, as in some of the men that I know in my life, yeah, they are loyal.
Are you married?
It's difficult. I'm not married, no.
Are you in a relationship with a man right now?
I'm seeing somebody at the moment. It's quite new, but
nice.
There's potential.
Nice. How old are you, if you don't mind me asking?
I'm 31.
31, okay. So you are of age. You're a fully grown adult. Have you met men before? Like, have you dated men before? Before this guy? Okay. I don't think I'm asking you dumb questions. I'm really not prying. I just want to know.
No, you're fine.
Okay.
You're fine.
So if you dated men before this man, what percentage of the men that you dated before do you think were loyal to you?
Well, I was actually in a relationship for 8.5 years.
Nice. Okay.
So a long time.
Yeah.
Before that, I was actually a child.
Yeah. So you went. Yeah. So you went from being a kid to.
For me,
I got you.
Difficult. But based on that's just my opinion. Like I said.
Yeah.
Okay. Like this is not across the board, but from what I can see in terms of what we're told by a.
So why did you guys break up? Why did you guys break up?
To be honest, the relationship just wasn't going in the way that we wanted to. We are still friends, but we just broke up cordially. It's just a long story, obviously each to their own, but we did try for a long time. We tried our best, but sometimes things don't work. Okay.
Okay. I mean, I can't, if you, yeah, you would have to, I'm just saying, I'm curious to know like what happened. You ain't got to give me like, he did like just in general though, like what was the disconnect?
I think obviously that's kind of personal. It's difficult for me to come on here and just say, well, this is exactly what happened. It is quite personal, but
in the sense that I feel like he wasn't taking much of a leadership, like in terms of leading the relationship where it needed to be, or maybe the fact that I wasn't where I needed to be in order for him to feel that he could, you know, be who he wanted to be at the time, I suppose. I don't know. I think we both were growing. I was only 20 at the time. So I think we're both growing, and obviously things happen and, you know, you grow apart.
I personally don't believe in the idea of growing apart. But
like I said, we're still friends. So
no, I get that. I get that. The reason why I don't believe in the concept of growing apart is because typically what I see, like me and my wife could have grown apart, right? We definitely could have grown apart. But really what growing apart usually means is one person grows up and another person doesn't. It's not.
I grew up. I feel like because you got to understand, I was very young in the relationship at the time, and you know, he was a bit older than me. So I feel like at the time, I you know, there was a lot going on.
But this I know. But Candy, this I know. Thanks, Naya. This I know. That's what I'm saying. So it wasn't like, oh, it was mutual. No, you grew up. He didn't. you expected him to show up for you more. He didn't want to do, you know what I mean? Like, which is typical. That's typical. That's par for the course. I can tell you that I was with a girl in high school, my high school sweetheart, for like 6 years or 7 years or whatever, right? I'm similar, right? I basically had I've only been in 2 relationships in my adulthood, right? I was with my ex, and then I met my wife, and I've been with her the whole time. I'm 43. So I've been, you know what I mean? Same thing, 25 years old, 24 years old, been with her the whole entire time, right? Cool. I get you. I'm with you. And we could have grown apart at any point in time, but every time it was like at that crossroads, she would drag my ass along, and then I would be like, okay. And then I would grow, you know what I mean? Like, and I would grow. Yeah. And then she would start growing, and then it'd be like, hey, you got it. I'd be like, okay, let me grow again. And it was all these like growing pains along the way, but we never, like, it wasn't like one day I woke up and I was a fucking Republican and she was a goddamn bleeding heart liberal. You know what I mean? Like, that never happened. Like, we met, we were very liberal. We're still very liberal. We were very, how we viewed how to raise kids was the same. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't like I woke up and I mean, when we met, I was an atheist and now I'm fucking a Christian, or I'm a devout Muslim or something. Like, you know, like, what do you mean? Like, you don't grow apart. Like, one person grows up and one person doesn't. That's typically what happens.
Yeah, I agree. I feel like it's obviously an interesting story that you have, and I feel like that's a really lovely story that you met your wife and you guys stick together. I will say that, you know, sometimes when you do think that something's going to work, or you want something to work, but there is obviously obstacles, and when you have difference of opinion in terms of like morals, I suppose, or, you know, lifelong sort of where you want to end up, that can also play a factor, you know.
Vanity says somebody paid a super chat. They said British babble is irksome. Be concise, please.
Okay.
They wanted to let it. They said it's.
What else do you want me to say? I mean, you guys just love a short and snappy. I mean, what do you want me to say? The question, obviously, we can easily just get back to the question.
Yeah, I'm with it. I'm with that. I was just curious because, like I said, I'm not like you brought up the Obama thing that's alleged. I don't know if it's real or not, but I don't think it's the media pushing in a narrative that men are unfaithful. I think men are just unfaithful.
Okay, and that's fair. That's your opinion. Obviously, if you think men are just unfaithful, and don't get me wrong, there are men that. But that's also
science, though.
Yeah, but there's also women that are unfaithful, and there's also women that do have masculine.
Hold on, but Candy, hold on, wait. Nothing that we talk about here is an either or thing, right? When we say that men are unfaithful, that means most men are unfaithful. When you say women are unfaithful too, are you saying most women are unfaithful? Because that would be untrue. There's no science to support that.
Okay, I never said most women, but a lot of women are unfaithful as well.
Hold on, Candy. Like I said men are unfaithful. That means the implication there is most men are unfaithful, right? That's the context in which I use the word men, like generally, right? And then when you say in response to that, but women are unfaithful too, you are also implying that most women are unfaithful, because it would have. I would think that you were trying to make it seem like it's a 1-to-1. See what I'm saying?
No, I'm sure more men are unfaithful than women. I'm not saying this is an equal playing field at all. I know women are a lot softer, of course, naturally. This is the thing, because the question is about we should get rid of, well, it says masculinity should be banned. Mm-hmm. The reason why I think that, the reason I disagree with that is because I feel like we do need both masculine traits as well as feminine traits. I think everyone has that within them in general.
Name the masculine trait that we need, that most men embody.
Sometimes you need a bit of aggression, you know. Sometimes you need a bit of logic. You need
wait. Hold on. Wait.
Protection.
Wait.
There's a lot of
wait. Back it up. Aggression. Okay, fine. If you want to say that's a masculine trait, I'll give you that. I do think that men are more aggressive than women. In certain ways. I think that once again, aggression isn't a good or a bad thing. It's just a thing, right? I think women are very aggressive. I just don't. I think women usually wield their aggression in a healthy way. Like women aggressively pursue their educations. Would you agree to that?
Yeah.
Yeah. Women are aggressively completing their tasks at work. Women are aggressively pursuing careers. Women are aggressively pursuing home ownership. Very aggressive.
I think what I'm talking about when I say aggressive, because obviously we already know that there's different, a word can mean different things. You know?
It could be used in different,
in different contexts.
Yeah.
So what I'm actually saying when I say aggression is, for example, if you're in danger, right? A man usually, you know, in general, because the man is more masculine, got more testosterone, they will be a protector. Do you know what I mean? So if a danger comes along, they're more likely to jump at that more than a woman would.
That's not true, though.
Instinct.
That's not true.
No, but I feel like it depends on the situation.
It's not true, though. Once again, there are studies done on this. Women are more likely to step up and protect than men are.
So do you feel like men are not protective?
They're not protective. How can they be? Who is the person? And who is the person that when you say in this instance, right, about who's going to step up and protect, who do you need to be protected from in most cases?
You. I'm joking.
A man.
No, I mean.
Yeah, a man.
See, I feel but I look.
Come on, Candy.
Is
that true?
Candy. Answer the question. Who would you? Men. Okay, yeah. Yeah, that's true.
Also need protection.
Men do need protection from who?
Women can protect men.
Hold on,
right?
Candy.
About a physical...
Candy. See, you're jumping all around. Now I'm starting to think you have an agenda. I need for you to answer the questions directly, right? For you to let's stay on track. So, how can men be protectors if more than likely we need protection from other men? That doesn't make sense. We wouldn't be the protectors. We would be the predators, right?
But compared, all right. So men can be predators as well as protectors. You could be multiple things.
You can't be as a group. You can't be. That's what I'm trying to tell you, Candy.
Wait,
host. You can't protect.
Hold on, let Woj go. Let Woj go. No, you can't protect and be the predators simultaneously as a group. Go ahead, Woj.
What do you mean by women are more protectors or better protectors?
Women are more likely to step up and protect than men are. Like if they call it the bystander effect. So women are more likely when they see something happening, especially with another woman, a woman will intervene. She sees a man beating on a woman or something, a woman will jump up. Hey, leave her alone. Like a woman will do that. A man will be like, I'm minding my business. Men are very apathetic to oppression. Men don't give a fuck about violence against women or children or whatever. Like we don't, generally speaking. We think that they deserve it. We think that it's a man's right to do so, and so on and so forth, right? So yeah, a man will defend his property, absolutely, because men are possessive, but men are not protective. We love possessing stuff. We love owning stuff and controlling stuff, and we'll protect our women, right? Because that's my possession. That's my wife. Now you're disrespecting me. How dare you say something to my wife out in public? That's disrespectful to me. It ain't about her safety. It's about your ego, right? But when you talk about women don't give a fuck. They'll protect the child that ain't theirs. They'll protect the woman that ain't theirs. They'll jump up and protect the man. that ain't her man. That's what I'm saying. So no, men are not protectors. And also flip it around. Like I said, who is a person who is Candy?
No, but
go ahead.
You just said that. You just said a man will protect a woman because that woman's part of him. He sees that woman as a part of him.
That doesn't make him a protector. That's what I'm trying to tell you.
He doesn't. Okay, so what you say, naturally in nature, men are not protectors
No.
at all.
If men were protectors, we wouldn't be the ones harming everybody. You see what I'm saying? That doesn't make sense.
But in nature, but in life, right? You have the man, you have the woman, and you have the children, right?
Okay.
Who is the strongest physically with the aggression, all of the traits that it takes to protect?
That's what I'm saying. It doesn't. It takes way more than strength to protect. It takes desire.
I'm just saying. Okay, but naturally, right? I feel like men do have a desire to protect. Men want to look after women.
They don't.
A lot of men do want to look after.
They don't.
They don't?
They don't. If they did, then you wouldn't need. If men were so protective, why is 98% of rapes committed by men? If men are so protective, why is 98% of violence in the world perpetrated by men? That doesn't make sense.
Because men have high testosterone.
That's not true. Also not true, Candy. That's not scientific.
Men don't have high.
That's not what I said. There is no connection between testosterone and men just arbitrarily being violent. There's no connection between the two.
Okay, so do men have more testosterone than women?
Yeah, we're also taller on average. So what? What does that have to do with us being more violent?
So with a higher testosterone, what is one of the main traits that comes along with that?
Typically aggression.
Right. Mm-hmm. Okay. So that's innate within men.
That's not innate in men.
Terms of
no.
What?
That's not innate. Correlation is not Candy. Correlation is not causation. I understand that. Do you? Because I'm telling you that you have never read a study. You can't find a piece of evidence peer reviewed that would say testosterone is the reason why men are more violent. You won't find it. It doesn't exist.
I will say this, right? That I understand that men are more violent than women. Mm-hmm. They are. Okay. I understand that men harm women a lot. Like, they are the ones that would mainly harm a woman than a woman harming another woman, basically. Yep. So I understand that. However, when do men ever need to harm women? Give me the time when a man ever needs to harm a woman. They shouldn't. There shouldn't be a time.
Almost never, right?
Unless a woman's trying to kill them.
Exactly.
They're defending themselves.
Yep.
There shouldn't be a time.
Which is rare. Which is rare, right? Okay. So with that being said, if men are such protectors, then why do men wait till women get pregnant and then unalive them?
Okay, that's wild. I understand. I feel like there are obviously a lot more men who are toxic and disturbed mentally than other men. But of course, if you're asking the question of masculinity, should that be banned completely?
You're not answering my question. You didn't answer my question. You just deflected. Okay. So I'm asking the question again. If men are such protectors and we're not, are you telling me that because we have more testosterone than women, that we wait till women get pregnant and then unalive them and abuse them? That is connected to our testosterone?
Okay, so that question is a bit leading.
How was that? Stop. How was that leading? How was that leading?
Because of the way you're asking the question. Are you saying, I never said that. It's because of
not all men.
Hold on, time out. Listen to what, hold on. Listen to what you're saying. Listen to what you're saying. You're saying, this is why I asked the question. You're saying, you're arbitrarily saying that that the reason why men are more violent is because of our testosterone, right? So I'm saying, then why do men wait till women are at their most vulnerable to abuse them physically and unalive? Why do men, like, if it's just like it's in our testosterone and that's the reason why we're more violent, why are we choosing to do it at that time? That's my point. It's obviously a choice. It's obviously has nothing to do with our Candy, wait, let me finish. it's obviously not because it is connected to our ball sack. That's what I'm trying to tell you. That doesn't make sense.
But testosterone isn't just about the ball sack. What I said to you was about
that's where it comes from, Candy. That's why we have more. That's not where it comes from overall. But that is why we have more, because we produce it in our nutsack. That's why I said that.
Okay then. Okay. So like I said earlier, okay, because I understand what you're saying. Obviously, it's a horrible thing to even consider that somebody would do that to somebody who's a woman that's pregnant. Do you know what I mean? I get that. But what I'm saying is that the reason why I feel like men are of course more likely to do something like that is because of the amount of aggression that they have within them, which comes from the levels of testosterone that they have within them. So that's where that.
So you're telling me that testosterone makes. Hold on, Candy.
Let me finish.
Hold on, wait, Candy. No, Candy. Candy,
no,
are you telling me? Hold on.
You're not letting me land.
I know. Candy, are you telling me that men become more aggressive? Are you saying that testosterone makes men prey on women when women are less vulnerable?
I'm sure everybody in this conversation, everyone on this call that's listening to this call right now, I'm sure that everyone knows that I never said that.
I'm asking you because that's what you're implying.
It's the way you're asking it. You've got to ask the question. You can't imply the question.
I'm not implying.
I already think.
Candy,
all right,
I don't think. I'll ask the question again. I think what's happening is I think because you don't really understand the concepts you're talking to me about. You don't know that I'm just speaking about it logically. I'm making the logical. I'm saying because I have a larger understanding of this, right? Obviously, so I'm saying, look, you're saying that men are just more violent because of testosterone. I'm like, cool, whatever. But then you would have to explain why men we prey on the most vulnerable. If it's just testosterone and we're more prone to being violent, why are that is what you're saying though?
No, that's not true.
Okay, then what other reasons are there?
Please, okay, so understand. I never said only testosterone is the reason why that men would do that. Of course, you have to have some level of disturbing, like mental illness, to consider preying on somebody who's vulnerable, to consider killing a pregnant woman. Or sorry, maybe I shouldn't be saying the way that we're saying it. Obviously, I don't know TikTok. But what I'm saying is that you have to be disturbed completely, like to even consider those thoughts. But not every man consider thoughts like that. So when you say about getting rid of masculinity altogether, when a lot of men naturally are masculine, they don't need to perform masculinity. They just are masculine in the way that they move. Not necessarily that they are aggression. Masculinity doesn't always have to be aggression. It could be the way that you look, the way you, do you know what I mean? The way you carry yourself. There's multiple ways that explain masculinity. That's what I'm trying to say. It's not just.
You didn't. I'm gonna be honest, Candy. You didn't say anything.
Oh.
I'm dead serious. I'm not even joking. You didn't address anything that I said, and it's okay. Like I'm just saying, the thing you're saying is not making sense. It's not tracking. You're saying that.
Understand how it's not making sense.
Okay, I've explained it 3 times, but it's like you're not listening. You're listening to respond.
No.
You're actually not. Look, like you're talking right now while I'm talking. There's no way you're listening to what I'm saying. It's impossible.
You know what, yeah?
It's no way to talk and listen.
Because you don't want, what it is that you don't like the idea that I have a different opinion to you.
No, I don't. Oh, no. I don't care that you have a difference of opinion. I just want your opinion to be rooted in.
How are you telling me that what I just said then, I literally just said nothing when I just broke down to you, right, regarding masculinity not just being aimed at aggression. Being masculine isn't just aggression. Is that what it is? Is that what you're trying to tell me? That being masculine is just aggression?
No, that's a straw man argument. That's not what I'm saying.
So what I'm saying to you is that getting rid of masculinity altogether makes no sense.
Why not?
Because all masculinity isn't toxic.
What part of masculinity isn't toxic?
What, when a man can, I don't know, like it's really strong, big and strong. What does that mean? Toxic?
Why is that? Well, why is that good? Because a man is big and strong. What if he's big and strong and abusing everybody?
Okay, what if he's big and strong and not abusing anyone?
Exactly. Big and strong isn't good or bad. So how is it it's not good or bad. It doesn't mean anything.
Yeah, but
there are women that are big and strong. Like, what are you saying? I'm not understanding.
You're associating the word masculine.
Are most men big and strong, Candy? Are most men big and strong?
Not most. I don't know most men.
Most men aren't big and strong, though. Most men are big and strong.
But what I'm saying to you is that it is a masculine thing to see a big, strong man. That's a masculine. If you see a big,
what does that mean? It's a masculine thing
ask you a question.
To see a big, strong man.
If you see a woman that is big and strong, yeah, with muscles, like how you see these women, the bodybuilders, are they feminine? Is that a feminine?
Yeah, I don't look at. If you're talking about how people present, then I think that if you're talking about how people present physically, which that's not what I'm talking about because I couldn't care less about that. If I see depends on the muscle type, but I'm gonna be like, oh yeah, that's masculine.
Okay, sorry if I was yelling.
I don't care. Yeah, I don't understand, but it doesn't mean in every instance. It doesn't mean in every instance. First of all, once again, there are certain things about masculinity that are innocuous, right? There are certain things about masculinity, like I said, it's neither good or bad, right? Like strength isn't good or bad until how it comes down to how you apply it, right? You could be big and strong. What are you using your strength for? You could be really smart. How are you using that? Are you using it to hurt people or are you using it to help people, right? That's what I'm saying. So when you say that a woman is muscular and she looks masculine, fine. It's not a good or a bad thing. She just, I would associate having ripped up muscles to be masculine. Absolutely. But I don't, she can look good. I like bodybuilders' bodies look good to me too. I'm saying like female bodybuilders, they look good to me too. You know what I'm saying? Like some of them look bad. Some of them look good, like everybody. See what I'm saying? I don't think that a woman presenting more masculine is bad in and of itself. That's what I'm saying. It doesn't bother me at all. So, and it's not good either on its face. So I asked you, what about masculinity is it toxic and not how you present? I'm talking about characteristics. Sorry.
Okay, well, you needed to be a bit more you needed to define that a little bit more.
Okay.
Because that's what I was just about to say. Because you didn't define, because you say in your question, masculinity, as it sounds like as a whole, because you're not saying certain traits of masculinity should be banned. You're saying masculinity in itself. But right now, you just said if you saw a woman that's masculine, it doesn't matter here or there. It's not good or bad. Do you know what I mean? So that's why I'm saying to you that not all masculinity is good or bad. Not all of it is. But obviously, if you're talking about just the traits of masculinity, yes, I do like a man who's more masculine. I mean, if a man that's trying to pursue me was quite feminine or more feminine than I was, that wouldn't be something that would be attractive to me. So that's why
you're not answering the question. You're not answering the question again. I've asked you what characteristics of masculinity are positive. That's all I'm asking you.
Well, masculinity, I suppose, can be being quite persistent, being I don't know.
You don't even have an answer. Men are not. Hold on. Logic is not associated with masculinity. Most men are not logical. Most men are not logical.
But they're more logical than women are.
They're not. That is, no, they're more logical than you, maybe. But most women are more logical than men, generally speaking. Do you know what it takes to be? Look, are women more emotional than men?
Are women more emotional than men? Yes, they are.
Okay. Do you know that logic and emotion go hand in hand? You can't have one without the other. You need to take into account your emotions to be logical, right? And since women are in better control of their emotions and understand their emotions better and feel more emotions, right? Then that would also mean more than likely they would be more logical because you need both to be logical. You need empathy to be logical. Just so you know, that's a part of logic. You need understanding. Like the empathy leads to better understanding. Men lack empathy. How can they be logical when you don't understand what another person is going through? How can you be logical? How can you give them a logical explanation or reason why anything is happening when you don't even understand what they're going through because you lack empathy.
Yeah, but there's a lot of people in the world who are.
You're just listening to respond. You're just listening to respond. You're not actually taking in. You're not answering any of my questions, Candy. You're not answering my questions.
Am I not supposed to respond to you?
You're supposed to answer what I'm saying directly. You're not answering my questions.
I'm trying to give you an answer.
You're not. You're just obfuscating. You're just saying the next thing. It's like you have like predetermined responses. You're not actually responding to anything that I'm saying.
That's crazy. What I'm trying to say to you, right, is that I understand what you're saying, but some men or some people in general are not very emotional at all. They don't have that. That's where you get serial killers who have no empathy. No, they're not emotional.
And who are and who makes up the most serial unalivers in the world?
Men.
Exactly. Thank you. That's what I'm saying. If you were using hold on, Candy. If you were using Candy, if you were using logic, you wouldn't have used that as an example because you would have known that would actually make my point. That's what I'm saying.
Fair enough. It does make your point, but what I'm saying is that you said.
How are you still saying what?
You said emotions go hand in hand, but they don't always. You said logic and emotions go hand in hand.
They do go hand in hand.
Always.
Yeah.
But they don't always, because you have people in the world who have no emotions.
I know, but and then they're not logical. They're not as logical. I'm not saying they don't have any logic. I'm saying they're not as logical as a person who has better control.
It's not as logical. Okay.
This is what we're talking. It's a spectrum, man. It's not an absolute. It's not binary. It's not like you're either logical or you're not logical, right? But when we say somebody's not logical, we can mean they're not very logical. There could be some logic in it. There could be some reasoning in it, right? It doesn't mean that they're just unequivocally not being logical at all. Sometimes people can be, but you know what I'm saying? For the most part, it's like, oh, there's some logic in that. But then when you listen to a person that actually understands their emotions, typically they're more logical. A sociopath is not, a lot of times they're not really logical. When you ask, why did a serial unalive a bunch of people? Is there any logical reason why they would do that? No. And that is connected to the very thing you're saying, because they don't have fucking emotions. Because why the hell would you go out and unalive a bunch of people? That's not logical, right? You're proving my point. That's what I'm saying. It's like, this ain't rocket science.
What I'm saying is that it's not all men that do that. You can't bunch all men in the same.
I'm not speaking in absolutes, Candy.
Which is ridiculous, right? I'm not. I'm just saying that not all men are the way that you think.
I didn't say all men or anything, Candy. I never said all men or anything or all women or this. We have been talking.
So do you think men should be feminine?
Yeah, sure. I don't care. I don't believe in either concept. To be honest with you, I don't care.
So you think we should keep femininity but get rid of masculinity?
Name the negative attribute name the negative characteristic that you can attribute to femininity.
There's not really much I can think of right now.
Okay.
But being feminine is obviously think of it.
What'd you say, Sovereign?
Okay. I'm never gonna think of anything.
Yeah, I know. But then when I ask you what's the good characteristics of masculinity, you also can't name anything. So yeah, fuck you. If you want to have the discussion, yeah, let's just keep femininity, get rid of masculinity. But you didn't though. You said men are more logical than women. Not true. Women are more intuitive than men. Women are smarter than men. Where are you getting yours from, Candy? You're just making this shit up. You haven't read anything on it.
This is just my opinion.
I know.
You're acting as if you're.
I'm not giving you my opinion though. Part of it is, I guess, but.
Are you trying to give me facts? Are you?
Do you want? Hold on, wait, Candy.
Women across the board are more logical.
No, that's not what I said. I don't talk like that. I don't talk like women across the board. I'm more logical than you. You're a woman. Obviously, I don't think every woman is logical. I'm literally arguing with the woman that is being illogical.
What makes you think you're more logical than me? I think you're trying to throw shade.
I'm not being shady. Ma'am.
I have a different opinion to you.
Ma'am.
Because I have a different opinion to you. You think that I'm
Okay.
not logical. That's wild for you to think.
No, I just think you're illogical
You know what I
because
mean?
nothing you're saying makes sense.
No, it's just because I don't agree with everything you're saying.
That's also illogical.
They don't make sense. No, that's crazy. That is illogical for me not to agree with some of the things that you're saying.
Candy, I think
masculinity is
You're missing the point. You are entitled to your opinion. You are wrong with everything you're saying, but you're entitled to be. Okay, I'm wrong.
Well, I'm wrong only by your opinion. I'm wrong based on your opinion, based on your. Why did you come up here? Like, okay, I'm wrong based on your opinion.
There's 400.
There's people that disagree. There's people that disagree with me.
Shut the fuck up.
No, there's people that disagree with me, right? But I'm not going to be like, okay, you're wrong just because you have a difference of opinion. That's wild. That's wild. Their opinion is just completely different. I don't care if I disagree with you. I can't tell you that you're wrong. Because you lot are just talking stupid. You're not being stupid. I'm actually trying to talk.
I can tell you you're wrong. I can tell you you're wrong. I don't have a problem.
You can't tell me nothing, though. You can't tell me nothing. Because I know
I just talk, but
I get it. You can say your opinion, but it doesn't make any difference to me. Do you get that?
Okay, so public.
Yes.
I got it.
Can I say one thing?
Hold on, man. Hold on. Hey.
I gotta go.
Hey, time out. Sovereign woman just got up here. Can she talk for 2 seconds? I don't know what she about to say. Y'all already yelling at this lady. Can let her say her piece. Go ahead.
She ran. She ran like I knew she would.
Mm-hmm.
Ran. But no, the only thing I was going to say was she needs a mirror, and I was going to tell you to just do a poll in the chat. There's 463 people in the chat, and they can tell her how wrong she is, and that's it. That's it. She's wrong. She has no stats. She has no studies. Nothing.
She don't even have real world lived experience. That's what I'm saying. Like, even if you asked her about the men in her life, she would say, oh yeah, no, that's not true. So what are we talking about? That's what I'll be saying. I'm like, why do y'all always like playing this game with me? What was the point in all of that? What was wait, what was the point?
Candy was stupid as fuck.
Hold on, wait. I'm sorry. I don't know why. I don't know who brought that person. It might have been me. I did that. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to bring you up, man. Yeah, that was crazy. That was crazy.
That's all I have to say. Your level of patience should be studied, like I always tell you, because I don't know how the fuck you do.
You just gotta let people.
I'm literally starting to get a headache.
You just gotta let people say what they need to say.
I have a real hey, I'm about to go take a BC powder. You remember BC powder?
You got a woosah.
I literally got a headache. I'm not even.
I got you. You got a woosah. I'm sorry.
I'll be in the chat.
All right. Reese Scott has said on the Primark pick me. She's gone, y'all, just so you know. Vanity said, for bioessentialism and pseudoscience, turn to Yapalations 1514. Maud said, DV research shows men use aggression as a tool. A negative tool. Reese said, notice how men's test rarely leads them to lash out at their bosses or men's testosterone. Got you. Men's test rarely lead them to lash out at their bosses or powerful males. Men choose to abuse vulnerable people. Drop pick me. That's all I was saying. I'm like, if men are so aggressive, then why aren't we aggressive towards each other? If men are so aggressive and we got so much testosterone and we so crazy and we can't control it, why don't men be so aggressive to other men? There are certain men who are aggressive to other men. Don't get me wrong. And there are certain situations where men are aggressive to other men, but men pick and choose very much who they are aggressive to, how aggressive they are, and when they are aggressive. Very much. Very calculated. I know some, what you would call the proverbial quote unquote hotheads. I know some of them. I would even venture to say that I used to be one, right? Those niggas black out. Like I black out. Like I'm cool. You know what I'm saying? I ain't no killer, but don't push me type. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm cool. I'm cool until I'm not. Then when I'm not, we went there. Now you know what I'm saying? Like I didn't want a problem, but now you want a problem. So now I'm the problem. Like that's fine. Like let's, you know what I'm saying? Like I'm good with that. That is what it is. There are people who act like that. You know what I'm saying? I'm not passively aggressive. I'm aggressively aggressive, but I don't want to be aggressive all the fucking time. You know what I mean? I'm just wasting my energy all the fucking time. Just aggressive. Like that shit is crazy, right? But there are very few men that are like, they keep the same energy. Very few men keep the same energy. They pick and choose. They don't talk that shit to their boss because they need that job. They understand that. But when you go home to that woman, you start abusing her. Why are you doing that? Oh, because you know ain't nobody gonna come and save her. Oh, because you know that she can't do nothing to you. That's why you think she's not a fucking human. You don't respect her. You don't fear. That's what it is. Like, I don't be understanding why that, like, what are we missing here? I'm making that up. I'm lying. That ain't how men get down when the men are violent or whatever. That's what they do. Men even prey on weaker men and vulnerable men. Like, they don't prey. That's what I'm saying. They don't be going up to no hard rock, raw, real ass niggas. Like, niggas don't be doing that shit. That shit is rare, man.
Hey, host, I just want to say, like, honestly, like, after hearing what you had to say, like, I agree with you, but the only thing I wanted to say was, some of these people, like, for example, Joe Rogan, the bad aspects of masculinity that you're talking about, like someone like Joe Rogan, he's not telling other people that that's what masculinity is.
Yes, he is. Joe Rogan is Joe Rogan. First of all, he platforms the most toxic people. Second of all, he pushes an agenda, you know, where he is, you know, like he just feeds right into it. His whole image is that, right? Like, I eat nothing but meat. You know what I'm saying? And he's also extremely racist, by the way, which is crazy. And he's very misogynistic, and he just never, when he's called out on it, he makes an excuse. It's a joke. I was just playing. I don't understand. Like, it's always something like that. It's like, nah, bro, like he's fucking the poster child for this shit. It's not by accident that the cult of man, you know, they follow him. It's not by accident that he's, you know what I'm saying, like at the top of that food chain. It's not by accident. That's deliberate. He didn't just he's not just such a man that he accidentally ended up at the top. Like, no, he deliberately wanted to lead that cult. He wants to be at the top. You know what I'm saying? Like, he's at the pinnacle for a reason. And all of these dudes are. They all want to lead their own cults. All of them do.
Zuckerberg?
Yeah.
Come on. I gotta be real. He's probably more feminine.
He's not.
Zuckerberg.
He's not. Zuckerberg is masculine. Zuckerberg, look at him. He looked like a fuckboy from the early 2000s. He looked like fucking Jack Harlow. Jewish Jack Harlow. Jacob Harlow.
I know, but he seems like he's a very like he has a lot of self-control. He's intelligent.
What does that mean?
You get where I'm going at?
No, he's not though. When you listen to him talk,
that's more masculine than feminine.
Have you listened to his interview on the Joe Rogan show? Listen to it. Go listen to it.
I haven't. Honestly, I don't.
Yeah.
I don't really follow him like that, but.
Yeah, you don't follow either one of them like that. Why are you talking to me? This is the thing I be talking about. Like, y'all always talking to me about people you don't have no idea about. You don't know what they've said. You don't know what their platform is about. And then you're telling me like, oh, I don't think they're like that. Why? You don't even watch them. You don't listen to them.
Well, I could tell you some people who I do think are like that. Like, I'll tell you for sure, like those fresh and fits, like those guys for sure.
Yeah. So
I don't rate those guys, or like Andrew Tate.
Yeah. So basically, what let me put it like this: what you're saying is if they're not the KKK version of misogyny, then you don't recognize it, right? That's essentially what you're saying. Because I get it. Fresh and Fit and Andrew Tate are like, extremely hateful of women, like just open, out in the open, right? Cool, I got you. So you're saying if a man doesn't just say that, then he's not that bad. And that's crazy. Because when this man got on Joe Rogan's podcast and said that we need to bring masculinity back to the workplace, what do you think he meant by that?
I don't think he meant bring. I'm just thinking for a second. It's either he meant bring men back. No, he definitely meant bring men back. I don't know what else he would mean.
And why would you need to bring? And why would you need to bring men back? For what reason? Are they better at the job than the obvious? Let's say, which is not true. There's a bunch of his staff is mostly men, but let's just say what you're saying is true. Then wouldn't you just want to hire based on merit? Why do you need to hire based on gender?
Yeah.
Right? If the women are there doing the job better than the men, then why do we need masculinity back in the office? There's a reason. There's a reason why the men aren't this with the women. I'm saying based on your assumption, which that's not true, but I'm just saying, even if you wanted to have it from that, have the discussion from that aspect, that wouldn't make sense. Teresa said an individual learns to be, hold on, wait, let me read this. Teresa said an individual learns to be aggressive in the same manner that he or she learns to inhibit aggression. One is not a natural state one is not a natural state. The other culturally imposed. That's from Katz and Shambliss, 1991, 10 on her. Oh, man. Nia said, she said men are more logical, but mad that pub is. Hey, she sure did say men are more logical. Then when I said I was more logical than her, she crashed out. Huh? Yeah, what the fuck? Yes, I'm more logical than you, obviously. I'm sorry. I'm sorry to be the bearer of bad news. I apologize. Jesus Christ. Hold on, let me read this one too. Come on. There it goes. Allie said, Candy, your jaws ain't sore, sis. The cyber slurp going. Crazy. Pull that dick and give it a rest a little. Sheesh. Pull that dick out your mouth and give it a rest a little. God damn. Damn, y'all was on her brain. I'm surprised she made it. All right, go ahead, Welch. I'm listening.
I'm not sure where we left off. I think you just said Mark Zuckerberg said about the workplace, and I think that's wrong. To be like honestly, I don't understand why he would even say that.
Because he's trying to push an agenda. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
He's trying to
be real, I didn't know Mark Zuckerberg was like that, but I was actually surprised when I saw him and Bezos at the inauguration.
No, I wasn't surprised. Not even a little bit. Makes perfect sense. They're fascists, and fascists move in flocks, right? Predators move in flocks. Stephanie said, Candy commented, LA is soft before crashing out. Well, thank goodness I ain't from LA. I'm from Long Beach. Good try though. She about to go eat them beans and toast and fart in her room by herself. Wicked work. Yeah, that's I think that Mark and them is just, I think they're just fascists and they like fascism. But all of these dudes are extremely misogynistic though. All of them are. All these dudes are extremely misogynistic.
You think Snoop Dogg included?
Yeah, Snoop is misogynistic as fuck.
That was weird because he the first time when Trump went into the office, he said that anybody who would perform, like he's like, who's gonna be the first one to perform? You know what I mean? And the way he went at Kanye, but then a few years later, he changes his mind.
I don't think he changed his mind. There's no defense of Snoop. He didn't perform. They were saying Snoop was going to perform at the inauguration. He didn't. He performed at a fucking crypto event. That, I mean, you know, you could tie it to Trump in some way. The people there like Trump, but really he was performing because of the crypto shit. It wasn't because of Trump. So, yeah. He said, "Who going? I don't even know. I don't even know if Trump was there." That's what I'm saying. Like people are saying it's a Trump event. I don't think Trump was there last time I checked. I don't think he was at the event. I think just a lot of the people there were like rich, racist, white people, which Snoop has performed in front of many rich, racist white people. That wasn't the first time.
Yeah. So you think he was just getting paid basically?
Yeah, and I think that people wanted, you know, ran with that narrative and was just like, oh, he's being a hypocrite because people are sensitive. I get it. If you're anywhere near Trump, you know what I'm saying? If you're anywhere near Trump, right? You gon', you know, and you black, you gonna get shade. Yeah, I'm not saying people don't have the right to judge him. I'm just saying that the way people were like they were literally just saying the wrong thing. Like it was literally being touted as he was as if he had performed or he was going to perform at the inauguration. That's what I'm saying. And I was like, I thought that's when they be like, oh, he's a hypocrite. Then when I found out it wasn't the inauguration, I was like, what the fuck? like what are y'all talking about? He performed at a crypto bar. Like y'all tripping. Now you can say, hey, anywhere near Trump, I don't like it. I'm judging him. Fine. That's fine. I get it. Performing at the inauguration and performing at a crypto ball, to me, ain't the same thing. But, if you want to say it is, it's fine. Nelly performed at the inauguration. Whatchamacallit? Yeah, Nelly performed at the inauguration. Chrisette Michelle performed at the inauguration. Kid Rock performed at the inauguration. Snoop didn't. Soulja Boy performed at the inauguration. But Snoop didn't perform at the inauguration.
Yeah.
Yeah, Snoop is.
I don't know, but
Snoop is the most famous rapper. Snoop is the most famous rapper on the planet. Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, Snoop is sold. He been sold out. That's not, you know what I mean? Acting like this is the thing that lets you know that Snoop sold out. Snoop been sold out. Like, this was not the thing that made me think, like, you know what? Snoop been like, no, nigga, Snoop been sold out a long time ago. That shit been done sell. I love Snoop. I ain't got no.
How'd he sell out?
He been sold out for the bag.
How'd he sell out though?
Snoop, to me, I give Snoop a pass, right? I know I'm from where Snoop came from and all of that stuff. But Snoop, when he was 19 and he was making, deep cover and he was making bitches ain't shit but hoes and tricks and, and all of that shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, I got that. He was 19 years old. That's what he knew. He was from the street, whatever. But as you grow, you would think the music would grow. And this is what I say about all rappers, Jay-Z, all of them. Like, if you still talking the same shit, talking about pimping hoes, slamming does, you know what I'm saying? And shit like that. Like, that's cool shit at a certain point. You just, you know what I mean? Like, Snoop been married. Snoop been with his wife since they was in high school. Right. And not to say, you know what I mean? I don't want to get into his personal business, but Snoop been with his wife since they've been in high school. You know what I'm saying? So, he could have been talking about raising his sons, raising Cordarius or whatever, and what's his young son name, whatever, and his daughter. You know what I'm saying? Like, he could have been talking about that. But he been talking about the same shit. Pimping, gangster shit, cripping, you know what I mean? Like, that nigga been sold out long time ago. Shit been happened. He been getting with he been in white people spaces and faces and whatever. That's why Snoop is the most famous rapper for a reason. He's the most recognizable rapper on the face of the planet. I promise you, Snoop is the most recognizable rapper on the face of the planet. He can go everywhere he goes. They know him everywhere. China, Japan, France. Don't matter where Snoop goes. Everybody knows Snoop, right?
Yeah.
That you don't get there by not selling out. You know what I'm saying? Like, you don't get there by being like, like blackity black. Like, you don't get there by doing that. You get there by being commercial. You get there by shucking and jobbing for Mr. Whitey and shit. That's what you know what I mean?
I remember that's what my sister was telling me about Drake, actually. Why she doesn't like to listen to his music anymore. Mm-hmm. The same sort of thing that you're explaining to me. Yeah, Drake went backwards. He used to be a little bit more respectful towards women, and then that nigga, I don't know what happened. That nigga started talking crazy about women. I like the best I ever had, Drake. I like the Drake that wrote the shit for Alicia Keys. Yeah. I was wondering, maybe could I make that's the shit. I like that Drake. We need that Drizzy back. We don't need get this nigga up out of here. I like girls that like girls and shit. That shit corny. I think definitely the industry changed him.
Hell yeah.
Especially hanging around with.
Yeah, man. What up, Six Figure?
Hey, did I request to come up?
You did earlier, and then you dropped, and then I brought you up.
Oh, you know the new.
Oh no, it wasn't you. No, it wasn't you. It was Suburban. My bad. My bad. It just came popped in my mind. My fault. But yeah, whatever. You up here? I don't care.
Okay.
You good?
No, I was like, listen, the Brit Misha, they gotta go.
The Brit Mishas.
We gotta rally up. We gotta create a fund for some permanent bans or something.
Mm-hmm.
The Brit Mishas be worse. That y'all be the worst. But yeah, that was painful to even listen to. But I'll go back down. I ain't had nothing to say.
Bet. Uh-huh. All right. Let me see what we got going on.
I'm gonna drop down, but thanks for the conversation.
Yeah, no worries, man. I appreciate you, Walsh.
I learned a lot.
All right, brother. Thanks, man.
I'm a younger dude, so I like getting wisdom from elders and that sort of thing. So I appreciate it.
Yeah, man. Y'all always like to call me Unc and shit, man. I ain't that goddamn old. I'm just You good, man. I appreciate it.
Respect.
Thanks, man. What we got? What we got? She was mad annoying, but yeah, the elders. I'm like, damn, when did I become an elder? I'm a little older, nigga.
Don't you hate when they and auntie you? I'm like, yeah, I'm 40 now. I'm like the drunk auntie at the party.
They call me an elder. Like, nigga, what the hell? Elders is about to go to the upper room any day. Like, what the fuck?
I can't.
The elders on their way to the upper room.
I'm wondering, is this a cultural thing? Because I'm new to TikTok. Actually, you were over on my best friend's live, Gern.
Oh, uh-huh.
That's how I ended up following you, because she like dragged me to TikTok because I never been on TikTok like that.
Mm-hmm.
But the more and more that I'm like listening to these people from the UK, the more I'm thinking that this shit is cultural. Because like, what the fuck is going on with them?
Nah, because I talked to a bunch of American men and American women. I know a lot of pick-me American women on this app. Yeah, there's a lot. Oh my God, they be so crazy. Oh my goodness. My goodness. You have no idea. Stick around. If you follow me, you will see me in some lives with them.
I did follow you.
Yeah, I'm saying if you follow me, like,
I think masculinity can be erased, but there are some, like, I mean, I could think of a few positive things for masculinity, but femininity, like, yeah, there's nothing really negative about that.
What are some? I've been waiting to hear the positive traits about masculinity. What are they?
I mean, like, couldn't you consider like ambition masculine?
No. Oh, I mean, yeah, you can consider it. I don't think ambition is masculine, but I'm saying even if you consider ambition masculine, is ambition a good thing in and of itself?
I think so. Why not?
Okay, so Hitler was ambitious.
Well, I guess it depends on what.
Exactly. Exactly. Ambition is typically not a good or a bad thing. It's how you wield it. Every positive attribute that you can attribute to masculinity, anything that you would attribute to masculinity that you would deem to be positive, it would be at best it would be what's the word? Neutral.
So then are we toxic or misled? Because like when you think of, you know, a masculine man or something, it's almost like, ooh, Mufasa, say it again. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So am I just toxic or?
No, I think that, I think Mufasa's a lion in the character in the story, and they made him to be like, to have certain characteristics that are attractive to men and women, right? But are most men like Mufasa? No. Are most men as patient as Mufasa is with as he was with his children? No. Are most men as nurturing as Mufasa? No. Absolutely the fuck not. Most lions aren't no lion is Mufasa. That's why the movie is funny, because the male lions don't spend no time with the cubs either. You know what I'm saying? Like, they don't nurture the cubs.
So then what's wrong with women? Why do we think that that's amazing?
You think nurturing is amazing. That's what I'm saying.
My phone just rang. What'd you say?
You think the reason, here's what I'm saying. You think nurturing is amazing. You think being strong but gentle is amazing. You know what I'm saying? That's what you think. And I understand. I agree. I think that that's dope. But most men aren't that. That's my point.
This is true.
You see what I'm saying? Like, most men aren't strong but gentle. Most men don't only use their strength to protect. Most men don't. Most men use their strength to abuse.
This is true. So I guess we're doomed.
Are we doomed?
For the most part, shit. Especially if it's majority. I mean, for me, it's not. I'm not really doomed because I'm so tired. You know what I mean? I go to work, I pick up my kids from school, and then on Saturday I just want to sleep. So I guess I'm fine. But I mean, that's pretty like sad for the average woman that's looking for a nice masculine guy.
Nice and masculine don't go hand in hand though. That's the problem.
I know, but in your dreams they do. Every girl wants like a gangster and a gentleman at the same time. You know what I mean? It's a fantasy.
Yeah.
Well, that's what I said. Are we just?
I don't know about that. A gangster and a gentleman. I think that's extreme. I think that might be you. That might be. I think that might be you. I ain't gonna hold you. I said yeah reflexively, like yeah. Then I thought about it, like wait, I don't know.
It's like I'm from New York, so it's a thing.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It really is.
But I get what you're saying when you say gangster, though. You're just saying like you want a man that's assertive, that you know.
Yeah, but still, like almost like. I mean, even if he's mean to everybody else, he's nice to me. You know what I mean? I don't know.
See, that's delusional. I ain't gonna even hold you.
I know, that's what I said.
No, the delusional part is thinking that if a man is mean to everybody else but you, that like how people treat other people is usually an indicator of how they're going to treat you. Even if they don't treat you like that now, they're going to treat you like that eventually.
Right, or at least capable of.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure. But that's what I said. I'm pretty toxic then.
Are you?
I think so.
All right. You got a little dash of pick me in you?
No, I don't know if I'm pick me.
That's a little pick me. Yeah.
What?
Little bit.
Toxic or enjoying a little insanity?
Both. I think in this instance, I'm gonna say both. Yeah, a little bit. Little, you got a little dash, you got a little Mrs. Dash of little bit. Not it ain't rampant. Because here's the thing, you said that you done with you.
You're like Mrs. Dash when you know I'm McCormick. This is crazy.
Hey, you just got a little like a little razzle dazzle. It's just a little razzle dazzle on top, but because but I can't say it about you because you just said I'm not even fucking with niggas. You see what I'm saying? Like a pygmy would never say that. A pygmy would never be like, yeah, I'm not messing with me and da-da-da-da. They're literally trying to get picked. You know what I mean? But yeah, I think that ideology though, that's more in line with that pygmy shit a little bit. Low key. This is a dash though. You all right? You be safe. I'm rooting for you. I think you all right because you said you avoided men altogether. So I think you all right at the end of the day. But
yeah, I'm in my lane. I figured God knows where I'd be at, honey. The gas station.
You go to the gas station?
I go to the gas station.
Oh, you got to put
gas. I go to pick up my kid from school, which I could land a little decent something over there.
I'm sorry.
On Upper East Side.
I just yelled because women going to the gas station is crazy to me. Like
what? Like getting gas? Well, I'm single. What do you?
No, I know that's why I had to stop. I was like, wait, because she, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, women going to the gas station.
I'm sure if you have your wife and you get pump her gas, that's wonderful. I mean, I'm happy for her. I wish somebody would put my fucking gas too, but right now,
get one of them bum ass niggas at the gas station.
No, I don't even want to talk to them. I don't even look like you know, people. You know, shit. I live in Brooklyn. You don't want to, shit, everything come with a car thing. Put my own gas.
Hey.
But you know what? I'm crafty. I put the fucking top to the gas thing right in there in the middle, and then I hop back in the car, so I'm never really cold.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just glad I have to do it.
When you walk up, when you go to the gas station, nigga knock on your window like, ma'am.
No, I hate that. I have like
ma'am, look at that nigga crazy and be like, nigga, pump my gas. Tell that nigga pump your gas.
No, there's like literally certain bridges like people get over because they know like there's certain bums that'll like start washing your car. They don't even ask. Like they're like, and they want $1. Like, you know I ain't got no cash. Get your ass out of here.
Cyrus said the men in NY don't be at the gas station. That's crazy.
No, they definitely on the court. Look at her, bitch! I was just talking about you.
Where the men she said is she behaving? Hey, where do the men be at? Siren, where do the men be at if they don't be at the gas station? Where do niggas be at?
I don't know. Like somebody told me Starbucks, but I only go through the drive-thru, so I'm fucking done. It's over for me. Like,
oh, they be at the bodega. Yeah, that's where that nigga, what's that one nigga? That nigga that be like, bing bong. He always be in front of the
Oh my God, I'm gonna be on like one of those TikTok rants, going to every borough, figuring out who's got the best pizza. Wait, like this is crazy.
Hey, niggas that hang out in front of the bodegas is crazy. That shit is because don't nobody drive. So why would you be at a gas station in New York? I get it, right? Like a bodega, more people go to the bodega than go to the gas station. I get it. So you standing.
Yeah, but a lot of people do drive too. It's broke people don't drive for the most part because that shit is very expensive. They got congestion fees now. You can't even go over Brooklyn Bridge for free. They want you gotta risk life on the subway, literally.
That shit sound like Cali. Except for y'all subways, dirty as shit.
It's terrible. Cali is, yeah, I mean, I'm versed in Cali too. Cali is a whole different animal. Mm-hmm. But I love you from Cali. But you know what? You talking about us. That 405, not 110 be crazy.
No, I just said Cali, New York traffic ain't got nothing on Cali. What the fuck? No, the way y'all streets look is the way our freeways look every afternoon.
Every minute. You can only drive at night in Cali to get somewhere.
Off hours.
But you know what? That's why everybody has a really nice car out there too, because you really need to be comfortable because you ain't going nowhere for a while. Yep.
You gotta have you got it. You should be comfortable. You should be a little comfortable. It's an important thing. But yeah, New York, Bay Area traffic is crazy too. Like coming across the Bay Bridge and the Golden Gate. But the 805, the 805, crazy. Coming across that bridge, crazy. You be like, God damn. They funnel everybody. It's big. It's a bunch of people coming in. They funnel you all down into like this one. It's like 4 lanes. It's like 19 lanes getting condensed into 4 lanes in like a 2-mile stretch. Bumper to bumper, afternoon, crazy. You ain't getting it. You gotta get on the BART to get across the bridge. You crazy. Trying to drive in the afternoon, crazy. Wicked work. I would never. Do not suggest it. Do not suggest that shit.
The traffic was bad when I drove through Sacramento, when I drove through San Francisco. Like, it was bad everywhere, honestly. But nothing was like LA traffic. That was just a different animal.
LA traffic, crazy. They say BART is ghetto. It is ghetto, but so is traffic. The BART is ghetto, but so is traffic. I ain't been on the BART in 23 years.
Listen, nothing's more ghetto than corporate. I can't take these people.
What's corporate?
So, the corporate life.
Oh, corporate America. Okay, I thought that was like a...
That's what's ghetto. I just got into it in 2019, and I can't. I'm already ready to go back to my old ways.
Bet. Hey, but I appreciate you coming up. I'm gonna rotate.
Work on being so toxic.
You're okay. You're good. Wow, man, that was fun. Yeah, you know why we don't have better transportation in America? Because of men. If you ever cursing the heavens and you wondering why we stuck in traffic every day, it's because of men. Yeah, we did it. Yeah. We did it. Mm-hmm. Sucks. Yep. I hate it. Really? And you want to blame the men specifically? You got to start with the auto industry and the fossil fuel industry. Fossil fuel industry, auto industry. That's what That's where it starts. Then you go to the developers and yeah, then the developers. But yeah, shit crazy. Where are you at, Zion? I know Atlanta traffic bad too. Danny said she blame men for everything. It's all capitalism. Agreed. Mahanga, I appreciate you. Mm-hmm. Yeah. And because of white men specifically, but yeah. They don't want Oakland and LA coming in on trains to Marion's little white paradise. Mm-hmm. Yep. They don't want you to have access. You know what I'm saying? There should be a train that drops you off within walking distance from Rodeo Drive. There should be a train that drops you off so you could get off. Like they just built the train like the last 5 years that takes you to Santa Monica. Like, why wouldn't we be able to have access to every beach? You should be able to get to every single beach in California on a train. Like it's a fucking beach. Everybody goes to the beach. Every beach should be accessible by a train. They just made Santa Monica accessible. Just made it accessible. Like, what the fuck? The beach, my nigga? We can't get to the beach? It's the beach. That's wicked work. I can't get to the beach? Oh my God. Crazy. You don't want me going to the beach? Wow. Wow. I don't know about up a mountain. I don't know. But definitely anything on the land. Yeah, they definitely engineered it that way. The Asian men didn't do it like that. Well, you got to say the Americans, though, because in Europe, it's not like that either. They trains and buses make sense. But in Japan and China, though, them trains is active. In Japan, they had to create 2 different trains. They had to create a train just for women because the men's on the rampant SA on the trains in Japan is wild. Wild. Crazy. Cali for cars, I know. I hate it. I got to get a new car. In 3 months, I got to get a new car. My lease is up. I told my wife she can get the new car, though, and then I'll just wait until after. Because my other car is... I got to get a new car in October of this year. But we're moving. We're buying a house in April, May-ish, June, somewhere around there. So, yeah, I'll buy my car after. Because I ain't going to lie, I'm about to get something stupid. I ain't going to hold you. I'm gonna get, hey, man, it may not be stupid for me. Stupid for me. Yeah, we staying in Cali. Yeah. I can't move out the state, man. Every time I think about moving somewhere else, it just, you know. Biku said, my theory on why my white ancestors ruined everything has yet to be disproven. Our food sucked, and we made it everyone else's problem. Oh man. I think white people were running scared and living in caves and shit like that. And they was, you know, I think they were running scared and they was like, never again. They said, never again. Boys to Men. Motown Philly. What time is it? 12. All right, it's a perfect time, y'all. Yeah, we already got. All he did 690 likes, huh? I mean, 69,000 likes, huh? That's wicked, y'all. Come on now. Even the male trees is problematic. You ain't never lied. You ain't never lied. They got panty vending machines in Japan. What, for men to sniff them? Are they soiled panties, orange panties, or clean panties? He said, give us a minute. It's too late to apologize. I got to spin the block, man. I got to spin the block one time. I'll be back. I'm gonna bring it right back. That was my first question. Candy threw us off, huh? Hey, when Candy was up here, we was locked in. I ain't gonna even hold you. I wasn't even paying attention. For sniffing? Oh no, them niggas is wicked. Them niggas is wicked. Yeah, we spinning the block. Mm-hmm. Candy left, right? She didn't get dropped. Okay. Well, come back, Candy. They want to talk to you some more. We'll be back. This shit crazy, y'all. What's going on? Bring that beat back. Bring that beat back. Bring that beat back. Bring that beat back. Let's try this one. Fuck it. Right, Heidi. 31? That's old. The second round. Y'all said, oh no. Y'all know y'all need that woman back in your life. You need a little candy. I take just like candy. Oh, man. Oh. Oh. Ah, oh, God damn it. Mm-hmm. Whoa. Whoa. Almost caught that motherfucker. What's good? That's because my hammy fucked up still, so I'm dragging my foot. Oh, man. Mm-hmm. Yellow oil on the bathroom floor. Ugh. Damn, sorry to hear that about your ankle. They have a used pant machine. Oh my God. Them niggas is disrespectful, empowers. The level of disrespect. The level of disrespect. Great men are still around and available. Where they at? 1804. Tell the women's where they at, man. Tell them where they can find the men's at. Since 1804 said he know where the men's is at. Come on, brother. Tell the women where the men's is at. Saying that as a man is so crazy. You know what I'm saying? Like just read that like as a man, like read that out loud. Like I'm a man. I'm like, don't be fooled. Great men are still around and available. Like, nigga, what? What? My nigga, what? What are you talking about? Tell everybody where the hot men's is at, man. They want to know. It's never them, by the way. So are you the man you're describing? Well, no, nigga, where they at then? Move. They want to know. They're inquiring minds want to know. Professor. We just want to get to the bottom of it. I'm like, how do you know? Where you running into these niggas at? You know the men's? Like, did you date a few? Exactly. How you know? I don't know. I don't know where all the great guys are at. Like, I don't fucking know. I got some homies that's cool. You know what I'm saying? I got some homies that's cool. I tell you what, I wouldn't hook none of my friends up with no women I know. I wouldn't do it. I wouldn't hook them up. If I have a little shindig and the homegirl come through and the homie come through and they meet on their own, fine. I ain't hooking nobody. I'm not hooking a woman up with no man, please. I'm not your wingman. I'm not doing none of that shit. Y'all not going. I don't want you to remember me when that shit fell. I don't want her looking at me like, nigga, you the one who told me the whoopty whoop. You know what I'm saying? Like, nah, I ain't gonna do it. Odds are y'all gonna fumble it, and I don't want to be responsible for it. I'm good. You got it. Exactly. That's it. That's what they gonna say. Oh, but you hooked me up and da 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 da. I'm good. Never. Never. Vouching for men, never. I barely do that shit to get you niggas a job. Let alone a woman. Ain't no way in hell. You can convince me to vouch for you at the job. I'll do it. You the right type of nigga. I'll vouch for you at the job. But when I tell you I am so uninterested in vouching for you as a man to women, never. I don't know. Come up and find out him. Maybe I like you. We got a mutiny. He did a drive-by chat. Sissy bot activity. Oh man. Who is a sissy bot? The apostle? Hey, y'all better shut up. Y'all better act right before I get Teddy to get on y'all niggas. Hey, man, get off my shoe, nigga. Fat ass nigga. This big ass nigga trying to crease my joints, nigga. Calm down. All that weird shit. Fashion. Hey man, Teddy big as shit. That nigga, he need to, I don't know, this nigga big, man. He like 4 feet tall when he stand up. He don't even gotta. Teddy, come on, man. Be quiet. Yeah, Teddy know I'm the alpha in this motherfucker. He know not to fuck with me. What's good with you, man? Y'all don't encourage that dog to be on here acting loud and crazy and shit. Y'all need to stop. This dog is wild. Y'all don't know nothing about this dog. This nigga will knock you down if you come in my house. This dog will literally knock you over. No doubt about it. You will end up on your back fucking with this nigga. Huh, teddy bear. Huh, big boy. Nigga, I'm not scratching nowhere near your wang dang, bro. You can put your leg down. You can go on and put your leg down. Uh-huh. Oh, y'all was nervous. Why y'all be coming in here doing them weird ass drive-by quotes? I'll be really curious. I've never done that before. I swear to I've never done that before. He's a poodle, standard poodle. Yeah, he's spoiled. Fucking this nigga is pampered. He sleep in our room. He don't even know what it's like to sleep downstairs like a normal dog. Nigga be upstairs with us. In his bed, laid on his bed and shit, and his little man cave. We got his little dog cave. But we got a big ass room, so. Your dog was a black man. Teddy definitely a YP. Teddy is black. Come here. Stand up. Get up. Stop doing that leg shit. Look at this nigga. Look at this big ass nigga. Are we good now? I can't. You always want me to pet you some more. I can't ever just chill. I'll pet him a little. I gotta pet him. If I pet him a little, I gotta pet him a lot. He don't let it slide. What's good with you, Kane? Teddy John Tavy. Oh man. Yeah, he a big motherfucker. He is 4 this year. I think he turned 4 in January, yeah. Hey, I was watching some shit. Nigga, you know what's crazy? I was laughing one day because my wife knew Teddy's birthday. That was like a whole different level. She was like, yeah, his birthday is January. Da, 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 da. I was like, why do you know this nigga's birthday? Why do you know a dog's birthday? Like, what the fuck is wrong with you? That shit is crazy. She said, oh, that was funny. She was like, yeah, look, y'all be knowing the dog's birthday. Why don't you? Please, this is a dog. Stop. That's your child. It's not. It's my dog. I have children. I know my kids' birthdays. I got a lot of information to hold on in this motherfucker. Okay, I only have so much bandwidth. I celebrate my cat's birthday. Why do y'all know these pets' birthdays, man? Y'all crazy as shit. My wife know everybody's birthday. She know my family's birthdays. She knows her family's birthdays, and she knows like our kids, you know what I mean, our immediate family. But she like know my mom's birthday, my brother's birthday. She knows everybody's birthday. I know my family's birthday. I know my brother's birthday. You know what I'm saying? I know my cousin's birthday. I know a few people's birthdays, but it'd be just hard enough for me to remember my baby's, my wife's. You know, that shit crazy. Y'all not gonna never see me on a Jimmy Kimmel's thing and this nigga asking me, what is your kid's, the color of your kid's eyes? And I start going, I'm not gonna glitch, nigga. I know. I got the basics. You cannot embarrass me. Okay, when you ask me what my dog birthday is, I don't know. I have no idea. I know he was born in January. I don't know the birthday, though. I know he was born in January, though. He was. My cat is in Aries, Suburban Bay. Block yourself. Don't comment for 5 minutes. 5 siblings? Yeah, you got to write that shit down. You got to put that shit in the calendar. Get Teddy some cake. That big ass nigga. Hey, Teddy be jumping up on the counters. That's how tall that nigga is. You would just come in the kitchen. This nigga just be on the counter like on his hind legs on the counter, like chilling, like you would be on the counter, like he at the bar. This nigga be on the counter like he at the bar. That's what I'm trying to tell y'all, man. This nigga is big. This nigga's a human. I'll mute her for 5 minutes. No, I don't mute her. We celebrate Teddy's birthday every day. Teddy, we black. What are you doing? Teddy unruly. Teddy is unruly. I'm not neglecting this little nigga. I'm not neglecting the nigga. He always here with me all the time. What the fuck? This nigga be next to me all the time. Literally all day. He my shadow. Till my wife come home and then he switch shifts and he her shadow. When I'm here, he my shadow. He be everywhere I fucking go. I take a shit, that nigga right outside the door. I take a pee, bro standing right behind me. I done tripped over that nigga so many times. I'm in the kitchen, bro in the kitchen, right next to the refrigerator. Post it. I go outside, bro jump up, run to the window and look and watch you. Make sure you safe. That nigga crazy, man. Bend down and get a wet willy. He ain't no supervisor. He a weenie. Oh man. All right, what is we doing? What we done did? Where we at? 18 minutes. Y'all nervous? Oh, that's crazy. Teddy mama. I thought Teddy was gonna be a runt. That was a script on Jimmy Kimmel. It wasn't. It wasn't. It's not. I don't know why men don't believe that men don't know shit about their kids, but that's not. It wasn't a script. It was regular people. It's not hard. It's not hard. Most men don't know basic information about their wives, about their girlfriends, about their kids, their friends. They don't know shit. They don't know shit about their friends. They don't know. It's not, you tripping. It was not a script. I'm not celebrating it. Jimmy Kimmel didn't show the men guessed, right? The men that got the answers right? No. Why would that be funny? That was the whole point. Let me put it like this. I bet you that most of the men got most of the shit wrong. Got some of the shit wrong. Not most of it. Got some of the shit wrong. And they just picked the ones where the men were the worst. That was it. You think it was a coincidence Teddy stayed behind you on your solo walk the other night? I was set up. Nah, man. Teddy didn't set me up. I walked him in the house, and then I went back outside because I was still on the live. I didn't want to be, my baby was getting ready to go to bed. I didn't want to be in there yapping. So I just stayed outside, and then the fucking coyotes was active. Yeah, I'm not saying like no mother would have got that wrong, but like I would bet if you asked 10 moms, 9 of them would get, it would be more than that. If you asked 50 moms, 49 of them would get it right. If you ask 50 moms, 49 of them gonna know all them answers. No doubt about it. right? Yeah, it wouldn't even be 9 out of 10. It wouldn't, that's too high. Not 1/10 of them don't know. But like maybe 1 out of 50. I can see that. You ask 50 dads, 40 of them gonna get something wrong. 30 of them gonna get half of it wrong. 20 of them gonna get everything wrong. That shit crazy. Women got to know that shit. Women be the ones filling out all the they fill out all the documentation, everything. They got to know that shit. If not, it was scripted. I said it was edited in the video, dummy. I'm not like y'all. That the funniest thing is how often men try to act like I'm them, like I act like them, but I don't act like them. Like I don't do the shit that y'all do. I literally in my video I said, "Oh, I understand this is anecdotal. This is not scientific. I know this is script. I know this is cherry picked." And I said all of that stuff when I made the video. I said all of that shit openly. You don't got to ask me now, like, "Oh, so admit that." I made it in the video, dummy. You didn't watch it. You crashed out. You saw the title and crashed out. You fucking idiot. You fell for the okie doke. Yo, bad. I ain't like y'all. I don't need to lie. I don't need to lie. I just said that the shit that happened on that Jimmy Kimmel shit, is common. I didn't say that it like that was what I needed. It wasn't when I saw that video, that's the thing that convinced me that men don't be knowing shit about their family. Like, what? I been knew niggas don't know shit about their family. I was that nigga. I been knew men don't be knowing shit. I been knew. I talked to all my friends are fathers. All of them are, to some varying degree. All my friends are fathers to some varying degree. Most of them niggas don't know shit about their kids. Most of them niggas don't know. Most men don't know shit about their kids. Nothing. Nothing important. None of the things that'll keep you alive. Niggas don't know what allergies they got. They don't know they don't know the doctor's names. They don't know the teacher's names. They don't know school names. They don't never show up to back to school night. They don't ever log in and track the homework. They don't know the shoe size. They don't know their favorite meal. They don't know the name of their friends. They don't know where their friends live. And they say they going to their friend house. You don't even know where the friend live. Like, you don't know shit. Men don't be knowing shit about their kids. Don't be knowing their kids don't like to play basketball and shit. Still trying to make them play basketball. Y'all don't know a goddamn thing. Don't know nothing. They don't know how to talk to their kids. Talk about how I know. I know because I know, nigga. What the fuck? I know because I know. How about that? I don't need a fucking study for this. I know because I know, nigga. I know how neglectful men are to their fucking kids. That shit is sad. Don't be an involved father and then start looking at these other niggas. You be like, ugh, the fuck is wrong with you? I know a nigga that told his wife, he wasn't gonna make food for the kids. She got to make the kids food and her food, and he just gonna make his own food. And I said, oh yeah, y'all niggas is crazy. I said, all right, yeah, y'all different. Y'all some different breeds, man. I don't want to hear that shit. I don't want to hear nothing. That's your friends. Nah, it's not just my friends. It's not. It's most men. It's most men. Most men are extremely selfish and self-centered. Most men. Yeah. Nigga sit up here and talk to me for 13 hours about the Lakers. I don't even watch basketball. I ain't watched a basketball game. I haven't watched a full basketball game in like 2 years. And even then, I only watched like the playoffs, like some of the like the Lakers in the play. That was it. I don't even watch basketball. I haven't watched any full football game. I didn't watch none of the playoff, none of that shit. I don't even watch sports. I'll be on here, I'll be with my family. That's it. I'm here, I'm with my family. These niggas yeah, man, I don't know. Men are disappointing. They disappoint me. That's all I'm saying. We are very disappointing. I don't understand that shit at all. Like, damn, y'all niggas, y'all really hate y'all family, huh? That shit crazy. That shit is so crazy. You hate your family? That's crazy. Why have one? Does it say you got one? I don't get it. I like my family. I like my kids. I like my wife. I like my dog. I like my family. Shit is fun. Yeah, the family they created. Yeah. Disappointing. This all men think. All men think they got to do is make some money and they straight. Make some money, they straight. Make some money, they straight. What? I pay all the bills around this motherfucker. Who paying the bills? Who paying all the bills tonight? Thank you, Sarah. I pay the bills. Shut up, nigga. Don't nobody care. Y'all be wanting to pat on the back for doing the most basic shit. Working a job. When you at your job, you don't care about nobody either. It ain't like you at the job taking care of other people. You at the job working. You doing it for you. Day-Day. Good. That's how all dumb niggas sound to me. They sound like Day-Day. That's the voice I copy. Was it because Day-Day was a dumb nigga? They all sound like Day-Day to me. You know, I go to work and I pay the bills. Shit. Ugh. But you need the man for the monies. You need the man for the monies. Then get the money and move around then. Get out of here. Because y'all don't even like your family. You don't even like them. Why you got them? Holding that woman hostage, holding the babies hostage. Them babies don't like you either. Hey, what the fuck? At least give them some money and get out and leave, nigga. Bread in head and leave. Like, be useful. That shit is crazy. Teddy bear, please. Come on, fam. We hear you. Hey, you're good. Nobody's there. You're safe. They be homeless. Yeah, they don't like their wives, and they don't like their kids because their kids are part of the wives. Nobody cares, Queens, or whatever your name is. Weird guy, stalker guy. Nobody gives a fuck. They're always deflecting. Hey, Teddy. Come on, bro. I see you, Papa. I see you. Nobody cares. Teddy. Stop, man. We do not care. Okay? Yeah, they do hate providing. Nope, taking care of a house is not basic. You ain't never did it. That's why you think it's basic. That shit hard as hell. Taking care of a house is hard as hell. Harder than a job. Shit, jobs is easy. I've never had a job that I felt like was challenging. I've never had a job I felt like was challenging. All the jobs I've ever had, I felt like were easy. Like I was like, I could do this in my sleep. That fool said deeper voices heal bones and help blood flow. Boy, if you don't get your ass up out of here with that weird shit. Yeah. Y'all too dumb. This nigga too dumb for me. All right, I'm gonna spin the block. I might do it on the backup. Teddy Bear, I'm gonna need you to stop, fam. You gotta be quiet. Nobody's coming in. It's just us. I promise. It's just us. It's just us. Let's jump in on the backup one time. Let's see what happens. Move. You're moving my chair. Why you smell like top ramen noodle packets, nigga? You need a bath. I'm gonna give you a bath this weekend. They talk about birthdays. Cat purrs do everything he said deeper voices do. Yeah. You know, he just yapping. Get you a cat, they safer. Fuck it. I don't know. This nigga Teddy smell. He got a little twinge. Smell a little salty. I don't know. He smell like a fresh pack of top ramen noodles. Like right when you rip that motherfucker off, like Me clicking that. I got my little, this is my little fidget. This is my little fidget device. My son's pen. I'll be clicking the shit out of this motherfucker. My ADHD be whooping me sometimes. That's specific. His yeast levels are high. Maybe that's what it is, yeah. Oh, I believe, yeah. That sound about right. Hey, Paul's do be smelling wild. I wonder why his yeast levels are high. He be eating. I don't know what that Teddy be living a strange life, man. He be getting to food he not supposed to get to. I don't get that nigga no scraps or nothing. I just feed him dog food. He got high quality dog food, but that nigga do be eating shit. He do be eating shit he not supposed to eat. I had to mix in a probiotic with my boy. It's the food. Yeah, maybe. I believe that. Gotta check his food out. I might have to. He been eating the same food for years. Might need to switch it up. Yep. That's fair. Yogurt. Yep. Bet. I like, yeah, that's what they say, the probiotic. That's the yogurt. Hey, what's up, Calm?
Yo, what's up? Is this a debate? It's a debate space?
Sure, yeah, it can be.
All right, the code of man, masculinity is all toxic. And your reason saying this?
Because there's no healthy attributes that I can, healthy characteristics that I can attribute to men in general.
There's no healthy, so being assertive isn't healthy?
Nope, not in and of itself.
So being assertive is not healthy as a man?
Not in and of itself, no. It can be, but it's not healthy on its own. It's not a standalone healthy thing.
I can tell you was raised by a bitch because you act like one.
You can tell I wasn't raised by one? Thanks.
That you was.
Okay. Cool story.
And you don't match.
Yeah, that's intentional.
And you black.
Mm-hmm.
So it must be hard.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
That's why Trump is president now.
Yep.
How you feel about that?
I don't think about it. It doesn't matter to me.
Yeah, if I was around you, I'd yoke your ass out like you was my little brother, nigga, give you a nuggie.
Mm-hmm.
You think I'm playing?
I don't care.
Yeah, you have a fucking, you have an okay day, bitch.
Mm-hmm. Thank you.
And if you want to learn how to be a man, hit my DMs.
All right. Mm-hmm. I love it. Yeah, they proved my point in real time. The masculinity be oozing. When they get to talking like that, I don't know what they be expecting. They be expecting me to be like, nigga, you got it. You got it, man. Big guy. You got it, bro. Yep, that's the masculinity, man. That masculinity be it's good, huh? It's a good thing. It's healthy. He did all that just to get me in his DMs. It's crazy. He said, yeah, you can hit me on the DMs if you want to. Interesting. I knew as soon as I saw his profile, I knew he was a troll. That's why I wasn't. That's why I was like, hey, calm. It was weird. You gotta know. Yeah. Oh yeah, of course. Why would he leave? He came in here to be weird. That nigga was flirting. Oh, that was Diddy? I thought that was Joker. But that's Diddy dressed up as the Joker. Diddy dressed up as the Joker as your PFP is wicked. What? Not Diddy. In this climate? Hold on, GV. Hey, GV said a word. He said they so tough towards other black men, but they never say anything to these racist white T-boys. That time it worked, GV. You're right, sir. You're right. 3 said, public, I hope you start dropping these toxic people right away. You don't deserve that abuse. They're jealous of you. Nah, I don't drop them. Why drop them? I don't want to get the live ban. I'll drop them, but that shit don't affect me. Whatever they be saying about me, they be really saying it about themselves. So once you know that niggas be really talking about themselves, then it's just funny. You're like, you just get to listen to what, like, I'm listening to him and I'm like, oh, this is sad. This is what you think about yourself, huh? Crazy. That's wild. Me too. I think they funny as hell. That's what I'm saying. Nigga name is Calm. What the fuck? That's a dumbass name. Calm? That's a dumbass name. That's crazy. All projection. All of it. I'm like, damn, all right. Nah, I can't bring GV up. It can't happen. Just because your voice is monotone don't mean you calm. Anything but calm. Yeah, as soon as he said, is this a debate space? I was like, yeah, here we go. Well, actually, I knew when I saw his name and I saw his weird ass PFP. I was like, Why it can't? What you mean, GV? Or purple astronaut? I'm sorry. What would your name stand for again? Grainy vision? You told me it was something real simple like that, like grainy vision or what was it? Grapey vibes? What was it? Grapevine, that's what he said. Gargling victim. Guilty verdict. Yeah, that nigga banned, man. He could come over here and chill in the comments, but we can't hear his voice, and he can't come over to the ticky tax because that was wild what he said to that woman. We fair? Good villain. What? Gang violence. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, y'all was on that nigga head the other day with them names. GV definitely need to apologize. He definitely needs to apologize to BPG. 100%. BPG not here though. So goofy vibes. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. All right, what is we doing though? Is we finished or is we done? Is we finished or is we done, y'all? I can wrap it up. It's 12:44. You know what I'm saying? I call it a day. I ain't tripping. It is what it is. We can spend the block later. Save my energy for later. Gentrification victim. Yeah, I can spend the block later. If I end it now, I can spend the block later because, yeah. But if I go longer, I'm going to have to. It's Thursday. Yeah, I got to get my baby early. What time that nigga get out? He get out at 1:30. Yeah, I can go get that little nigga, and then I could be back. Yeah, I can spend a block. I'm going to spend a block later. I think I'm going to do that. And I did my videos for the day, so I don't got to do no more videos. I got time. Yeah, that's what we going to do, y'all. I'm going to see y'all later, though. Appreciate it.